Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your Power Message for Sunday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards to tap in with your energy today. We're going to connect with the Divine Masculine 101. We're going to use the Kindred Spirit Love Oracle and the Twin Flame Journey messages to see what kind of energy you're in today. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around the Divine Masculine today? I am picking up on all these decisions coming in around you, choices, releasing, working out what to do. So a couple of cards are jumping out the deck here. I've got a few sticking out as well. So I'm taking them. I'm just going to pop them here. And what energy are you in with the Twin Flame Journey Oracle? Straight out there. Look at this. You've been in my dream. So that's the energy that you're in. I'm going to shuffle this deck as well, and then we're going to put it all together. So the energy coming through then. Okay, I'm grabbing the cards I feel I'm guided to. I've got 2 coming out there. So you've been in my dreams, Divine Feminine. That's what you're saying today. I've been dreaming about you. Dreaming about you while I've been asleep, and dreaming about you while I'm awake. Fantasizing about the future, the way you want it to be, the things you need to change. And this is why people in your life have been, concerned about where your head is, where your mind is, because I feel that you've been away with the fairies. And I picked up on that earlier in the week. And you've been daydreaming, thinking, processing, trying to understand what to do. And you may have also been receiving downloads from heaven. So you may have been receiving downloads of information. So you could have a muzzy head, clarity coming in. You could have been going through a head cold, but that's clearing up and shifting to move things forward. The energy around you today is I think about your body. So you can't help but be attracted to your Divine Feminine. You want them body, mind, heart and soul. And they are, irresistible to you. And you look at them, whether it's in your dreams and your mind, through the fantasy in a daydream, or if it's actually looking at them in person or looking them up online, looking at their profile picture or looking at a picture you may have on your phone, you can't help but wanting them. Your body reacts to their body, and that's what you're feeling today. And I'm trying to understand. So you're trying to understand not only what this connection is, but what the reaction that your body has is trying to tell you of how much you want them, because you've never really been this turned on before or wanted this person or any person in this way before. So you're trying to understand what this love is. And you understand it's so much more than anything you've ever experienced before or anything you thought you ever would. And you light me up inside. And that's another reason you're trying to understand, because your feminine lights you up. Your feminine excites you, it ignites you and creates that spark within you. Not just in a sensual or an intimate way where you want their body, but also you want their mind. You crave those conversations, those chats. You crave and miss the friendship. You feel connected in that way. You want to have everything about them at your fingers. You want to know what this is. And you know that they are so right for you. So you're trying to understand what this connection is, because you know this person is so right for you. You are so right for me. You're right for me in every single way. And I think about speaking my truth. So where you are right now in this moment, as we move forward, you want to express your truth, especially if you've been shutting down. And I feel you may have shut down around the weekend because your feminine today is thinking that they don't matter to you, and that's painful. And the truth is that they're all you can think about today. The body, the mind, speaking the truth, thinking about the connection. So feminines, if you're cross-watching today, if you think you don't matter to your Divine Masculine, think again, because they are thinking right now about speaking their truth, and they're distant and quiet because they're working it out and because it just gets a bit much. This is why they block you, they get overwhelmed. So masculines, if you've been feeling overwhelmed with the intensity, the power of the love, today you're trying to understand the connection and why it gets a bit much, especially when you crave them, when you want their body, when you want their mind, when you want those conversations. And you realise that it's divine. It's a divine connection and it's divinely unfolding. Divine timing is at play in this situation, and it may be best to wait and watch. And that's what you're doing right now. You are waiting and you're watching. I feel you're watching your feminine. you're watching what they're doing online, or you're watching the energy, you're feeling things, you know it's best to wait right now until you can fully be all in with this connection. To force or attempt to control an outcome is to disregard the flow of the universe. Resistance will cause suffering, whereas embracing change will allow things to unfold naturally. So right now you're embracing changes, and you know that it's best to wait and watch than to rush in if you can't yet be free. You want to unfold everything first. You want to sort things out first so that when you do approach your feminine and speak your truth, you can come up with a plan together and move forward together instead of going backwards and forwards and fixated. It can be shocking when things unfold in a direction that makes us uncomfortable and also insecure. When we focus on a specific outcome, we are dependent on another's actions, which is out of your control. Claim back your power and focus inward on the evolution of your soul, exactly where you are now, because deep acceptance is required. So you are healing all these fears and insecurities around how your feminine will respond or react to you, to your presence, to your truth, to your power. And even though your feminine will respond to you in a powerful way, you still have that fear there. And you're still fixated on the things that could go wrong instead of the things that will definitely go right. So you're being asked to remove the shock factor, remove the fear. And that fear comes up from the ego, bringing in what-if scenarios and struggles. And I feel that you were connecting in dreams very powerfully to live out the fantasy, to live out the solution, the plan, to see it unfurl and unfold in a divine way. So there may be many, many ways to your union, or many, many ways to you speaking your truth, and you're exploring them all in your mind. So you can go down every single route and every single possibility and say every single explanation that's on your mind to find the right words in the right way at the right time. So feminines, if you're cross-watching, your masculine, he isn't ignoring you or hating on you or not wanting you. He's actually fixated on finding a solution, on creating the way, and of doing it without a shock factor. So you don't be shocked and they don't be shocked by what's going on. So they are deeply accepting what's required, deeply accepting the changes that they need to make to claim back their power, to allow this to unfold naturally. And the message here for the feminine is to trust in divine timing, because it's at play. And that means everything is in the works. So the more we force or rush or attempt to control the outcome, the more in the way we get. And we have to step out of the way to allow the universe to step in. And then the flow will return to the connection and things will make sense. But masculines, you know that things just get a bit much to you, because when you think about speaking your truth, you go down the road of fear. And you're changing that right now because you're so right for each other. And you know they light you up inside, and you are trying to understand things and you can't stop thinking about them. And that's why you are going over things that you've dreamt about. That's why you are healing things in dreams and going over things in dreams so you do it right. And it's not a fantasy, it's real. And you know that. And so do people around you. And people around you are aware that your mind is elsewhere, that you may be dreaming more, that you may have your head in the clouds more, because you're in the energy of the dreamer, which is the fool, ready to take that leap of faith, ready to move forward, ready to make that change. And it may feel risky, but do you know what's riskier? Not making that move and missing out on what's meant for you. And you're not prepared to do that anymore. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.